Hi everyone, this is Mr. Lucas. I wanted to make you a short video as we venture into our final exam review and final exam section in our Net 225 course. I don't know about you, but I cannot believe it is almost the end of the semester already. Time is definitely flying by. So I wanted to make you this video and show you in Moodle how to access some of these resources. So under Net 225 review, there's nothing that you have to turn in for a grade. However, I do recommend you walking through this section. Remember that we always have two final exams. We've got a questions-based final exam and a hands-on final exam. There is preparation for both. So the questions-based final exam, there is a practice for that in Netacad. If you click this link, it will take you over to Netacad. The hands-on review is actually a Netacad activity as well. So both of these links for the questions-based final exam and the hands-on final exam are both in Netacad this year. So if you're over in Netacad in our Net 225 course, if you scroll to the bottom here, you'll see some practice final exams under the practice final exam section. Make sure this section is open so that you can actually see the activities that are below it. First, again, the practice final exam. This one is for the questions-based final exam. That will be very similar to your chapter exams that we've had previously in the semester. It's just, again, culminating all of the modules that we covered this semester. Remember, you can still use your ebook for that as well, and the real final exam. The practice hands-on is right here. It says ENSA, Enterprise Network Security and Automation. So it will show you a scenario or give you a scenario, and you walk through that based off of the directions, and it does open in a packet tracer like simulation environment, very similar to what you'll experience on the hands-on final exam. So both of those are not graded. You don't have to turn them in. You're not required to complete them. However, I highly recommend it because it will help you review for many different skills that we've covered this semester. Now, once you've done that and you're ready for the real deal, I want you to kind of follow these steps, okay? Step one, complete the Networking Academy course feedback activity. So I've kind of got them broken out in the same steps over here, and I'll kind of switch back and forth to show you. So step one, again, the course feedback is right here. Again, this is separate and apart from the course feedback you do for me in Moodle and for Nash Community College. This is just for the Cisco Networking Academy. They want to see, do you believe they're reading materials too hard and things like that. So make sure you complete the course feedback under step one. You are not allowed to take the final exam. That is a Cisco rule, not my rule, until you complete that course feedback. So make sure you do that. Step two is you will complete the questions-based final exam. So this final exam link will open it up, and you do get around 3 hours to take it. Please make sure you have your ebook open or your electronic material for our class. The reason I say that is because if you score a 70% or better on the questions-based final exam in our class on your first attempt, you will get a 50% off voucher to take the CCNA exam. Remember, the CCNA exam is $250 without the voucher, but with that 50% off voucher, it does bring it down to $125. And you can take it at Nash Community College in our continuing education building. We are a Pearson VUE testing center where you can schedule the CCNA exam. So it's right, on campus. So again, really, please really take it very seriously, that first attempt. Now, again, if something were to happen, I can, of course, open up a second attempt for you. However, that first attempt is really what they count. So I don't give out the vouchers. I wish I could give you a voucher. I would give everybody a voucher regardless of what your test score is. But I promise you, it is on your first attempt only. So again, take that very seriously. Make sure you've got some stable internet connection and everything before you click start on that, okay? And then finally, step three, the hands-on lab exam. Now, the hands-on lab exam is over in Moodle, and it's right here. You'll start always by downloading your student data files. So you'll want to save those to your computer. You want to go extract them. Usually when you right click it, it just says extract all. I've got a program called 7-Zip, so I'm going to extract it. I'm going to delete the old zip folder and open up the unzipped folder. So when you open this up, it will be a Word document and a packet tracer file here. So again, wrong one. All right. So again, you see the layout over here to the left. Again, the addressing is laid out for you in the addressing table. And then you start your directions. It gives you the background and scenario of what you'll be configuring. It also gives you the point totals for each section and for each item. So again, make sure you really pay attention to those. So you'll start with cabling it and everything, going through, making sure you name the devices, encrypted passwords and everything. Again, we're setting up SSH, not Telnet. You'll be setting up these interfaces. So again, going through on the routers, the switches, setting up single area OSPF, optimizing it. So again, setting a few tweaks to OSPF after you configure it on R1 and R2. Configuring ACL, access control list, NAT, network address translation, and doing a backup. Okay, so again, and then of course everything needs to ping each other in the end, and you've got that chart down there at the bottom. Again, please make sure you start on this early. I cannot give you any time past the due date, so please make sure you start on this as soon as possible. But of course, review first and let me know if you have any questions. So again, there is a 3-step process there. Again, completing the Cisco Networking Academy feedback shouldn't take you very long. Complete the questions-based final exam in NetAcad, and then complete the Net 225 hands-on skills final exam. All of those are due by Monday, December the 13th at 11:55 p.m. Again, I cannot give you any time past that, so please make sure you submit those on time. And since we are in our last of the CCNA preparation courses, again, I believe it's either a 70 or a 75% or higher. I will check on that for you guys. But again, with that, you will receive a 50% off voucher. So once I mark you complete in there, everything will go through. You'll get your voucher. I believe you have 90 days to use that voucher, and this is the exam number. Of course, I will help you practice for the exam and everything. Just let me know next spring if you want to come by, practice on it, me to give you some practice materials. I can open back up some Cisco Academy material for you to be able to practice on. So just let me know. I would love for somebody to pass. We've had several students pass it before, so I would love for somebody to go take that and pass that. It's a great thing to add to your resume that you are Cisco networking certified. It is amazing. You will definitely stand out when you go apply for jobs after graduation or even before graduation. So again, please let me know if you have any questions and get those final exams in right here at the end of the semester. And I look forward to teaching you guys next semester and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday break upcoming.